Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Here we are on Raubah's Reach. Let's go turn in Mefred's quest, and then go help out Minago. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. I guess we'll take the rapier and sell it. You wanna come help us escort Minago? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Sights of Crimson and Dawn, huh? This must be sightseeing log for Stormblood? Oh, Ulgar Ironheart, right? Remember the other guy's name was like Nedrick Ironheart or something? Lilith is my niece, lest you wonder. Ruddard Ironheart. They got a whole Ironheart clan. And the Far East. Ah, thanks for spoiling it for me, sightseeing log. I'm kidding. If we'd gone ahead and watched the trailer, which I guess I'll do. I don't know. Next episode, we'll watch the Stormblood trailer. Should have probably opened with that like I did for Heaven's Word, but I kind of forgot about it. So, it's too late now. It's funny, Alice is like, we could just go back the way we came, but maybe we shouldn't. It's like, we're gonna. Like, it won't be the exact quest marker plots, but, like, there's not really that much of a diversity from going from Castrum Ordians to Raubah's Reach. Like, it's the same. It's the same. We gotta go across the same river. We can't go through the south. It's the same. It's the same. It's the fucking same! Clyde's best equipped to deal with that. It's like, I use a katana. Doesn't really have anything to do with equipment. It has to do with our, you know, inset, like, ethereal power levels, basically. Right? Like... I like how the pilot doesn't slump over in his seat at all. Like the armor just breaks down. He's just sort of like sitting there like a bump on a log. Died sitting straight up. Oh damn, she's talking smack. She's like, they were poor at fighting. Well, the armors that really killed people at the wall weren't piloted. They were automated. They were automated. But what Monago doesn't know is that we've piloted Magitech armor and killed dozens of men in the blink of an eye using Magitech armor. And I mean, they were Garleans, of course, but we did. The Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Like, I know he's a renowned Coliseum fighter in Ul'dah, and that's how he earned his way onto the Syndicate and such. With a little help from Little Miss Sultana, which is like the best thing she ever did in her whole life, but I don't get why he's like so legendary if, like, you know, Alamigo still lost so poorly. I don't know, maybe we'll find out later in Stormblood. Not that I hate Raubahn or anything, I like Raubahn, but I'm just saying.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
Oh, look, her eyes all wide, like she's like super.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General.
Oh, so it is fame for fighting in the arena. It's not fame related to...
On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamegan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
I find it funny how we talk about Ilberd like this. Like, yeah, he was crazy, and yeah, like, his scheme was pretty much evil. But, like, his scheme is the reason we're here now.
I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
The thing that's interesting about Stormblood is, like, and they don't really go into detail on it too much, but, okay, prototype Magitech, okay, cool. But, what we're actually dealing with is Garlean occupation forces, rather than, you know, a full Garlean regiment or Garlean contingent for most of it. So, like, you know, no occupying force is ever a nation's total military force or anything. And that's one of the reasons it's not going to feel very, like, a very high stakes or very high, like, you know, like, open warfare sort of situation until the very late parts of Stormblood. So well, of course I wouldn't sit this out. Clyde's Alamegan. Alamegan born and Alamegan bred. And when I die, I'll be Alamegan dead. Sorta. There's a funny story I have to tell about it. We need to turn Easton into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. He basically just said you're really good at fucking killing Imperials. And it's true. Clyde has a very high body count. as would all player characters that are this far in the game. Unless, of course, you bought like a skip potion or jump potion or some shit. But even then, I think if you were doing these quests, then that means the jump or skip you bought only took you past Heaven's Word rather than past Stormblood. Because I think there's 4 different skip options. There's 2 level skip options, which one is skip to level 60, and the other one is skip to level 70. I don't know if they've changed them though. They might have changed them. They might have scaled them back. But originally, skip potions when they came out in this expansion. And they took you from, you know, level 1 to level 60 and outfitted you in full Shire gear. And then, but you had to buy a story skip separately. Which, you know, obviously is a good business model, but is sort of bullshit. But, either way, the story skip took you as far as the end of Heaven's Word. Which, I mean, I guess that might be kind of a cool way to get into an MMO. It's like, instead of starting out as the nobody, you start out as like an already renowned hero. I have no idea how the story changes if you buy a skip. I mean, we've got all this history, you know, like, this Let's Play started in April, and here it is, like, less than, like it's like 5 days to August, you know? So, anyway, this quest right here that we're doing, it was a roadblock because when this expansion came out, Square they didn't improve their instance servers at all because they thought that the population for the game was dwindling because of the patch lull between the expansions. And of course, what happened on close to expansion time is almost everyone who played regularly, who was gone due to patch lull or whatever, they resubscribed or, you know, actually turned on their game machine, and then came to do this. And because of that, this instance right here, this instance battle, the instance server broke. So basically, I remember it was for a whole week. It was for almost all of early access. It was like for the first 2 days of early access. The instance server broke, and so getting into this instance was a complete matter of chance. So you had people lined up from here to Castrum Oriums, like they formed a legitimate, like, actual queue, believing that it would help people get in. Because like one person would try till they got in, and then the next person would move up. And of course, you know, the other half of the player base on the server didn't want anything to do with that bullshit, because it was straight up bullshit. But you know, some people got through very early on before the instant server broke. And when I say the instant server broke, I mean it broke. Even the Duty Finder instance server like, you couldn't get into duties.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once.
So, the thing is no one wanted to skip the cutscenes because it didn't help you all that much. And so many people got sick and tired of seeing this cutscene right here. So this cutscene got memed to death. And this is the quest that is known as the infamous Raubahn Extreme, or Raubahn Savage.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Bold assumption. You do notice that I've got backup again, right?
My secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
Not very much of a secret weapon if the Alliance already knew about it. And, you know, if it's out in the open where everyone can see it. And if it's basically just a glorified Magitech Vanguard with slightly different missile arms. I'll kill the prototype. Why not? He's all excited. Aww. It's a shame that he's going to die.
Get after them, damn you!
Ugh.
Now I've gotcha.
You wish you had me. Stinky bitch. It's a good thing I'm not worried about monetizing any of these videos, because like there's a whole clause where like Square Enix says that you can't. Or like you legally can't, or whatever, so that's a thing. But at the same time, it just leaves me the freedom to cuss as much as I desire. Oops. I used the wrong thing.
You'll be weeping blood!
Ow. Oh, I might actually die. That's not cool. Okay, never mind. I'll be okay. But why do some of the Garleans have so much HP? I guess it's to encourage you to kill the secret weapon here.
Raw Tizona!
Yeah, kick ass, Raubahn. Do your giant AoE.
Raging Bull!
Yep. Censored by the Resistance, baby. Uh-oh. An enrage timer. I'll take it. Yeah, I didn't get through this. I didn't actually even get to do this fight when Stormblood first came out.
Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Uh-huh. Sure thing, buddy.
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah!
Whoever that, I don't know if that was the voice actress for Alice or Manago, but whoever they were, they shrilled out over the crowd. But like I was saying, I didn't get to do Raubahn Savage until like I think like 36 hours into early access. I tried. Oh boy, did I try! But what was kind of funny about it was because you know me and others, we planned our days out to get as much done during early access as possible, and so like woke up, logged in, got to the new areas, got through all the cutscenes, got to the peaks, got all the way up to Raubahn Savage basically, and then got stuck. Did all my roulettes, and then did fates until the in the new areas until the daily reset came. Did all my roulettes again, and then I would go every hour and try Raubahn Savage to get into Raubahn Savage for like 20-25 minutes, and then when I got tired of it, I would just go back to doing fates. Eventually, I even did guild hests until I finished the guild hest challenge log entry. I went and did levies until I finished that challenge log entry. And like basically by the time I got to go through Raubahn Savage, my Dark Knight was level like 67 or some shit from doing fates. Because Dark Knight was the first job I took through. And like on that first day when it became apparent that I probably wasn't going to get through Raubahn Savage, I just started working on my second character, who I was doing Machinist on. Aw, Manago thinks we're inspirational. No, I'm not tired of hearing it. Oh god. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it just came on suddenly. Oh. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Yeah, basically I got two characters all the way up to Raubahn Savage here. And my Machinist character I only got to like level 63. And then it was the second day, and on the second day, like late in the day, like late in the evening, I finally got past Raubahn Savage on my main character, on my Dark Knight character. And then I actually got past it on both of them, and then I was like, okay, the deed is done. The hard part is over. And played through the rest of the expansion like normal. Of course Clyde took part in the operation. He's Alan Megan. Just look at him. If you've done the monk job quest line and the bard quest line, then you'll learn a little more lore on the Autumn War, because both of those quest lines delve into that. You also get another nod about about the Alamegan heavy pikemen that used to ride griffins. Where men go as one, huh? Oh hey, look! Long time no see, he got some new armor. It's Ehrenwald. Gotta be honest, the very first time that Ehrenwald showed up, I did not know who the fuck he was because I never went into the side room to talk to the other Scions. Or, you know, the lower ranking Scions or whatever. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Is it the blonde hair? You just look like a Highlander to me. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Man, they rewrote the. Yeah, this sounds like Rauger's Reach music a little bit. They basically rewrote the Alamegan's homeland song, you know, their alma mater or whatever. They rewrote it to fit the Garleans.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges.
Are you lying, buddy?
Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
He's like, hey. Wait a minute. Someone lived.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live, However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Uh-oh, buddy. Why weren't you out there with your men?
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of the hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh yeah, Alphanod and Alistair are supposed to be 16 still, even though they were 16 at the start of A Realm Reborn. So, like, realistically, they would be, you know, frickin' like 20 by now, but oh well. I guess I'll get aiming earrings. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, I'll get the aiming earrings. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure none of these are gonna sell super duper well. But I can probably meld them and make them more appetizing to buy for those few rare souls that... His name was Beavis? Or Beeves? Bevies? These are sort of like busy work quests to give you more EXP to make sure you're getting up in level. The main storyline quests always do that at some point. They always give you a load of quests that are like, here, just do these for extra experience points. Pretty much. Well, not extra, but basically baseline, I guess. Because some people don't like doing fates or doing dungeons or doing anything other than the story, so they try to give you as much EXP as is reasonable. As for me, I'm going to use all these, what I consider to be extra EXP, to, you know, keep taking all these jobs that I intend on taking up. So. What kind of soup you making where the herbs don't matter at all? What? What? Wait, why would... That it's green and fragrant. Whoa. I guess maybe it's for making the soup smell good or something. It's the only reason I could think of as to why what type of herb it was wouldn't matter as long as it was fragrant. Come on, don't eat my input. I press this freaking bumper button so much already. Hey, snake woman. She tall. I'd do her. Although I don't really know how. I mean, how? Where's the snake part? I mean, or where's the? Do they even? I don't know if they even. So. I don't think the Ananta have I don't think they have any males in their society at all, so they're like parthenogenic or whatever. They just lay their eggs and then the eggs hatch and they're always chicks. And they don't got no need of no man. Not even for warming their beds. Well, that's interesting. He's just like... He just wants to... He's only with the Resistance because he wants to for sure die on his home soil. No other reason. Also, the admittance that, like, working for the Garleans wouldn't actually be that bad of a career path. Other than, you know, the probably dying in a foreign land bit. See, this expansion is chock full of little examples like that, where if you're not paying attention to what the NPCs are really saying because it's not a cutscene or whatever, or if it's, you know, it's just a fetch quest or whatever, that, you know, like, people just miss out on it. Don't think about it too hard. I should have went around and picked up all the quests first. They're nice and stacked. You see, I could have gone around and done one-stop shopping. Oh well. Worried about his prestige, huh? Well, obviously it should be a republic. But first it'll have to be free. I'm wearing like Proto Ultima mesh. Like I look like I'm basically wearing, you know, like, yeah, it's ridiculously rare armor, and you're just like, oh, that's just a fresh-eyed recruit. Like, are you fucking kidding? You dumbass cook. It's just sort of heartwarming, though, huh? You were sent by the snake. 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through her training. Well, if you can't live through the training, you're not going to live on the front line, that's for sure. But I'm sure they wouldn't just let you die. They'd probably just reroute you to logistics support. You know, moving shit, basically. Yeah, you Val, we move. Got enough S's in your vocal pattern? Ward of the Destroyer, huh? He's looking for his good luck charm or something? No, it's a piece of paper? I guess piece of papers can be charms too, like the, you know, sealing charms and whatnot that Moroku used in Inuyasha on demons and shit. Seems legit. They're super keen to take their homeland back, that's for sure. And their dialogue hasn't changed. That's okay. Now we could loop around on the U, but maybe save a little time since we're on a mount. But yeah. We gonna swim like we ain't wearing armor at all. Then again, have you seen Clyde lift a greatsword? Do you see how big his spear is? Guy is definitely some sort of preternatural, you know, force of nature. Yeah, Y'shtola's just scoping out a shirtless Highlander. We know where her priorities lie. I almost think it would have been better if Ida had been like straight up killed and we had met Lise like before that happened. But well. I'm not gonna quote Minfilia again. Are you fucking serious, game? To be frank, Alfie. I wish they'd given you an option to make you sound like you're Alamegan. They gave you an option to make it sound like you're not Alamegan and you don't care about them. That's for sure. Oh, don't worry, I'll be along shortly, dude. Clyde wouldn't miss this for the world. I couldn't tell if she was serious or not. We're almost out of time here, so I'm just gonna let the video run until the time clocks out, which should be in about, what, like 3 minutes? 2 minutes? Dick minutes? Oh, I didn't talk to Alice, eh? Oh well. Castromorians, okay, we can just teleport there. We can just go straight there, that'd be great. Yeah. There's no profit in delay. Sounds like an old Don expression.